What's up, MS Gym Nation? All right, so this is the last part of BGB series that we're talking about here, the last part of gaining optimal dynamic postural control as you are moving to help you move better and to help your brain learn faster, okay? Now, we've gone over what BGB is. We got butts, guts, blades. We've gone over what tall spine, apple chin is, which is where we try to get as elongated as possible. So we got all of our girdles, our core, activated, and then we got a tall and lengthened spine on addition or added on to that, which is going to allow for optimal communication neurologically between your brain, your nerves, all the way back up to your brain, your joints, all that kind of fun stuff, okay? So we're going to do all that. Now, what I really want to talk about as you do this and as you move at all, whether it's on your wheelie walker or trekking poles or on your feet or while you're sitting, is breathing, okay? Breathing is massively important to your brain. Okay, your brain is only fueled by two things, activation and fuel, okay? So activation means movement and fuel means oxygen exchange in and out, okay? You also are fueled by good nutrition, which allows you to have the energy to do all this stuff, okay? So by breathing, eating well, and then moving, that is what gets your brain fired up and gets you ready to learn. So there's a lot of different ways to practice breathing, and we cover a lot of those in the MS Gym. But one of the best breathing techniques is what's called 360 breathing, okay? So when you're standing on your wheelie walker, you can do this a couple of different ways, all right? So number one, you can stand parallel and just focus on finding BGB and tall spine with a soft knee and breathe here. Or if you want to change it up and mix it up a little bit, you can put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. That starts to get your body used to different stances or different bases of support to help you start to walk better. Because if your brain's more comfortable in this position, this position, this position, this position, this position, this position, that's going to help it all want to walk that much better, okay? So you can either be in the bilateral position or you can be in a unilateral or a stagger stance position to practice your breathing. Now, when you breathe, what a lot of people do, especially people with MS, because it's a little bit of a scary thing to stand up, people are up like this, okay? People are like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to fall. I don't want to fall. Don't let me fall. I'm just trying to walk. This is really hard. I'm using a lot of energy. And you're all up in your chest and your shoulders, okay? When you get up in this position, you're basically deactivating your diaphragm. You're activating and compensating with your trapezius muscles and also with the muscles of your neck and your chest, and that's not their job. Okay, that's why we work so much on blades in here and getting those blades down so that you can have this nice open canister basically to breathe. So when you breathe, what I want you to focus on is 360 breathing. So instead of from breathing up here, I want you to try to relax your shoulders. So just chill them out, get a little shaky time, and then you're going to breathe from here. Now, if you can, put your hands on your hips. Go ahead and do that. If you cannot, okay, go ahead and either you can put one hand on or you can just kind of visualize it. But what I want you to think about is you taking your hands and pushing in on your ribs gently. And then as you breathe, watch my hands. You push out and you breathe out into the resistance of your hands. And that's going to help fill your canister going forward, backwards, and out to the side in 360 degrees, okay, going this way. That's going to help you breathe. That's what the function of your entire canister is, from your pelvic floor to your diaphragm. Your ribs, your deep abdominals, your spinal stabilizers all depend on good breathing. So you want to get into that standing position and 2 to 5 times a day, maybe focus on 3 to 5 360 breaths. Now, when you do your breath, you're going to breathe out into your hands for 2 to 4 seconds. So you go in. And then when you breathe out, I want you to open your throat and I want you to whisper the word ha, and get all of the air out of your lungs. So it sounds like this. So I'm going to inhale, mouth or nose, preferably nose, and then exhale. And that sound of me almost dying at the end, that's a good thing. That means that you're forcing all the air out of your lungs, and that forced exhalation will actually stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system and help counteract your MS symptoms, okay? So let's do 5 of these real quick so you get used to it, and then I want you to go practice, okay? So soft knee bend, okay? Pelvis in neutral, find that booty. Abs gently pulled in, blades down, tall spine. Now we're going to go ahead and breathe into our hands. Breathe in through your nose, 3 to 4 seconds. Ready? And go. Pause. Now say ha and say and exhale. All the way out. Now inhale. And exhale. Now find BGB again. Reset. Butts, guts, blades, tall spine. Inhale. Exhale. BGB. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. Okay? So that you might start sweating. Like I'm heating up just doing that because it is work. A forced exhalation in like through your abs, it works your abs. It works your spinal stabilizers. It works your obliques. It works your BGBs. It works your spine, especially if you're holding BGB, staying in tall spine like this and blowing all that out. That is a full body workout. Okay? You're not lifting weights, you're not pushing bands, you're not doing anything crazy, you're not throwing a barbell over your head, but you sure as heck are using a lot of metabolic energy to stabilize your body basically from your feet all the way to the top of your head, and then intentionally and voluntarily work on your breathing, which you do 25,000 times or more a day. So it's a very important skill to be able to find your breathing, be attentive to your breathing, know what's going on with your breathing, gauge your breathing, use your breathing to your advantage, because when you do that, you start to stimulate a lot of different stuff in your body, like your vestibular system, your balance, your spine, your spinal cord, your brainstem, your eyes, your vagus nerve, all kinds of fun stuff, and that's going to help you move better and feel better and start to counteract your symptoms. All right? So get real zen, baby. Go ahead and breathe it out. Do your thing, and I'll see you soon.